Oh no, here we go again. Oh dear. I need a little help here. I'm sorry, I don't have a USB port. Oh snap. You have a real keyboard too? This isn't going to end well for me, is it? Nope, definitely not ending well. Do you still think I'm pretty?
We love our smartphones for all of their fancy features, but when it comes time to conserve battery power, the smartest thing to do is to turn all those features off. For example, if you're not using Bluetooth, turn it off. Same goes for the wireless connection. By having your Wi-Fi on, your device will constantly search for the nearest available Wi-Fi, which drains your battery. GPS works in a similar fashion. If it's on, it will continue to navigate. Many people might not realize that the vibrate setting uses more battery than a simple ringtone. Also, try dimming your screen or put it on the auto setting. The brighter the screen, the more battery life gets sucked out of it. When it comes to your apps, minimize the notifications you receive and be sure to close them when you're finished. And finally, keep your phone cool this summer and away from the sun or excessive heat. Batteries tend to run out faster when they're warm. In San Francisco, I'm Kara Suboy, CNET.com for CBS News.
Hi, I'm Hai, and you're watching the Wolf News Network's Editorial of the Week. This week's topic is one of the most popular social networking sites on the internet, Instagram. Instagram is a social networking site where you can chat with friends, post photos, talk with family, and see other photographers' professional photos. Instagram's original purpose was to let photographers post their photos taken with filters, but now it's moved far from that. Now Instagram is just used for mostly teens to text, to talk, to post their photos of what's going on in their everyday lives. Some of the cool features on Instagram are filters, which is basically changing the color or lighting of your photos to make them look prettier. There's also a way to change the crop the edges and to have different borders. And you can also get other apps like Versagram and all to put text into your photos and post them. Also, just like on Facebook, you can like or comment on photos. Now, even though Instagram's a fun place to be, we need to remember about safety. Now, there's always going to be some weird person stalking you. I've even had people from India and from Iceland stalk me. So, the best way to prevent this is either by blocking the people, which will obviously keep them from looking on your account or following you, or the simplest way is just to turn on private account. With private account, you can prevent anyone from following you immediately. You have to accept them first. Now, with every single cool app, there's going to be some bad things. I think the one bad thing about Instagram would be it makes you a huge procrastinator. First, you turn on your phone to look at the calculator. Then you see, oh, I have a new like on my photo, so you open it and thank everyone for the likes. Then after that, you see there's 8 new posts. So you open those 8 new posts, and you go through all this random drama or see about other people's daily lives. Then you remember, oh, I'll supposed to look at my calculator. And after that, you see more posts, and you repeat the process. Personally, I found Instagram as a huge time waster, but it's all up to you. How are you going to manage your time with Instagram? Thank you for watching the Wolf News Network. I'm Hai, and this is Editorial of the Week.
Hello, Wolves. I'm Molly here with Officer Perry. Now, what is your full name?
Shannon Perry.
And what is your title with the police department?
I am a school resource officer.
And I know that your job is very dangerous, so how do you still like your job?
I love my job. I love interacting with people, talking to people, and just getting out there and being in the public. So even though it's dangerous, it's still a lot of fun.
And how long have you been with the police department?
I've been with the city for 11 years. I started off as a dispatcher, and then I've been a police officer for 6 years.
And did you go to college to become a police officer?
Yes, I did go to college. Most of the departments require that you have a college degree in order to apply with them. So I did go to college first, and then I became a police officer, went to the academy.
And do you have any word of wisdom or advice for us here at Cross Timbers?
It would just be that really truly the decisions that you make today do affect your future. I know a lot of kids think it's not a big deal. I'm a kid, and I'm here to tell you it really does affect you in the future. I've seen a lot of people that, go on to pursue their dream and then of being a police officer, and then they find out that they can't because of something in their background or some bad decision that they made. So my advice would just be to think about your actions and make good choices.
Thank you so much for your time and to keeping us safe at Cross Timbers.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Sierra here for the Wolf News Network, bringing you the Book of the Week with Miss Leroy. What's the Book of the Week?
The book this week is The Running Dream by Wendelin Van Dranen.
Who are the main characters?
The main character is Jessica and her track team friends.
Why would you advise Cross Timbers students to read this book?
Well, the book's about a young girl who loves to run. It's her sole passion in life. So when her and her track team are in a horrible wreck that kills one of their teammates and leaves her minus a leg, she has to learn to run again. But can she? Can she afford a running leg? And will she ever be able to do what she used to love?
Okay, well, thank you for sharing that book with us.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Molly, here with Miss Jones, here for the Wolf News Network Spotlight of the Week. So what is your full name?
My full name is Marjorie Megan Jones.
And what is your title here at Cross Timbers?
I'm actually the new counselor here.
So you've been here, is this your first year?
This is my first year.
And what college did you go to?
I went to Baylor, Sic Bears.
And what was your favorite experiences in college?
Well, my favorite experiences were in my science labs. I was a science major, and so I loved going into the lab and doing all the experiments and the dissections and all that. So,
and what do you have any advice for our Cross Timbers students?
Never stop learning.
Okay, thank you for your time.
I'm Miss Alvarado.
And I'm Mrs. Jones.
And we're here to tell you guys about a little activity we're going to be having for everybody in the school during lunchtime. It's called
the Chat and Chew.
Chat and Chew. What is Chat and Chew?
I chat.
They chew.
We chew.
They chat.
Sounds fun.
We chat and chew. So we just sit at lunch and we talk about a variety of things. Like what, Miss Jones?
We can talk about your class schedules, we can talk about lockers, we can talk about getting organized this year.
Exactly. And when course selection comes around, you can talk about which classes you want to choose. Further, we can talk about our entire year and what you need to do to be successful this year. What else can we chat and chew about?
We can even talk about college.
We can talk about college. What college did you go to, Miss Jones?
Baylor, Sic Bears. What about you, Miss Alvarado? Anyways, if you're interested in the Chat and Chew, come sign up outside the counseling office, and this will be beginning next week.
Exactly. See you there.
I used to have a best friend named Katie. We shared everything, even our passwords. One day I got online and noticed a bunch of emails from someone whose name I didn't recognize. The subject was, "You look hot." I opened one up and read what it said. It was from a guy at school who was 2 grades older than me. He said he wanted to do stuff that I'm embarrassed to even say. These girls at school, the beautiful people as I call them, they convinced Katie to give them my password. She thought that if she gave it to them, it would make them like her. I think she was scared too. These girls do mean things to everyone. Anyway, the girls got into my email and sent emails to all the senior guys that looked like they were from me. In the email was a picture of me with no clothes on. They got a picture of someone else from an adult website and photoshopped my class picture headshot on it, I guess. Then they wrote things like, "I will do anything to make your fantasies come true," and signed my name. Since it came from my account, everyone thought I really sent it. Now I can't go anywhere at school without guys looking at me funny and people whispering and pointing at me when they think I can't see. I don't have any friends, and I don't even talk to Katie anymore. I feel so alone. I wish I could move somewhere and start over. I thought it was safe to share my password with my best friend. Now I know you can't. I wish I could disappear.